And kindly join me in applause and celebration. And he has served as an officer in charge of managing the American military aid to Kenya, an officer in charge of research department at Defense Headquarters, and a commander of Air Force Battalion in Kenya Air Force. He served as a liaison officer in Sarajevo, Bosnia, a senior military liaison officer in Belgrade, Serbia, a senior military observer in Belgrade and Croatia, all with the United Nations as a peacekeeper in 1992-1993. He also served as a staff officer in the Kenya Air Force Headquarters in charge of administration, personnel, and logistics, and as an instructor at the Defense Staff College and Armed Forces Training College in Lanet. In 1995, he was appointed the commander of Kenya Air Force Base, Moi Air Base. In 1997, he was appointed the Kenya Air Force Logistics Command commander. In 1998, he was posted to Defense Headquarters and appointed as the Chief Procurement Officer of the Kenya Defense Forces at the Defense Headquarters in charge of training, doctrine, and procurement for the Kenya Defense Forces. General Karangi was appointed as the commander of the Defense Staff College, Karen, where he worked between 2000 and November 2003, in the rank of Major General, after which he was appointed as the commander of Air Force and served from November 2003 to 10th August 2005. On 10th August 2005, he was promoted to Lieutenant General and appointed Vice Chief of Defense Force, Defense Headquarters. On 13th July 2011, he was again promoted to General and appointed the new Chief of Defense Forces by President His Excellency Mwai Kibaki. His last 4 years as Chief of Defense Forces of Kenya were active duty service, where Kenya deployed her troops in Somalia against Al-Shabaab for the first time in Kenyan history. He retired from Kenya Defense Forces on 5th May 2015 after 42 years of distinguished military service. General Karangi is a highly decorated citizen and has been trained in Kenya, the United Kingdom, India, and United States. He holds a Master of Science in Security and Risk Management from the University of Leicester, UK, and an honorary doctorate of Humane Letters, honoris causa, from Kenyatta University. He is the recipient of the United States of America Award of Degree of Commander, the Legion of Merit, LOM. He is the third African to receive that award. He also holds national honors and awards of the Elder of the Order of the Golden Heart, EGH, Chief of the Order of Burning Spear, CBS, and Distinguished Conduct Order, DCO. The General is a man of many firsts. On 13th July 2011, General Karangi became the first four-star general to be appointed Chief of the Kenya Defense Forces from the Mount Kenya region since independence. He was the first Kenya Air Force officer to be appointed Chief of the Kenya Defense Forces. He was the first military officer to earn an honorary doctorate, Doctor of Letters from Kenyatta University in 2014. He was the first Kenyan to be honored by the American government with the Legion of Merit Medal for stabilizing Somalia. This medal was created by the US government in 1939, and so far, there are only 3 Africans who have been decorated with it. The late Emperor Haile Selassie of Ethiopia, the late Archbishop Desmond Tutu of South Africa, and General Dr. Julius Waweru Karangi of Kenya. General Karangi is also the Chief of the Kenya Defense Forces who mobilized the military to fight a real war in a foreign country, the first time Kenya has done so. And today, General Karangi will also be scoring another major first. He will be the first general in this country to become a chancellor of a public university in Kenya. After retirement from military service, General Karangi served as the chairman of the board of directors of the Kenya Airports Authority and was the chairman of the board of trustees in the National Social Security Fund, the largest pension fund in the region, until 23rd December 2022, when he was appointed the chairman, National Council for Population and Development, NCPD. General Karangi is the chairman of the board of directors of KCB South Sudan, and he is also a member of the board of directors of the National Bank of Kenya. After finishing his tour of duty at NSSF, General Karangi was appointed the chairman of the board of directors, National Council on Population Development, on 23rd December 2022. General Karangi is married to Mrs. Mary Jerry Karangi. They are blessed with 3 children: Dr. Celestine Nyakenywa Mugambi, who has a master's degree in medicine from University of London, tropical medicine; Anthony Karangi, who has a master's degree in network engineering from the University of Edith Cowan, Australia; and Dr. Shin Wanjiko Karangi, who has a PhD in marketing from the University of Kent, UK. She is a lecturer in the University of Surrey, also in the UK. General Karangi is also blessed with 3 grandchildren. General Karangi is passionate about mentoring young generation and farming. Out of the sharing deprivation of chronic hunger that afflicted him in childhood, General Karangi has made it his life mission to work towards a food-secure nation. With the right touch, he says, if you are a food insecure, you have the right to remain silent. On 1st November 2023, General Karangi was appointed Chancellor of Dedan Kimathi University of Technology by His Excellency the President of the Republic of Kenya, the Commander-in-Chief of the Defense Forces. Now, I'm honored and privileged to introduce General Retired Dr. Julius Karangi, Second Chancellor of Dedan Kimathi University of Technology, to the congregation and the entire university fraternity. I now call upon the Chancellor, General Karangi, for the robing and installation as the Second Chancellor of Dedan Kimathi University of Technology. Chancellor, sir. The Chancellor is being robed with a gown with official university colors, and I kindly request for the opportunity to explain the meaning of the DeKUT colors. The university has 3 main colors consisting of green, gold, and red. These colors play a critical role in defining who we are as an institution. These colors help us to stand out as a university of technology and gives an identity to our entire community. In order to ensure a coherent and a unified brand, these colors should be used consistently. We have 3 defined colors. Gold represents technology, which is the key focus of the university. it also represents quality. We have read, and this color represents the struggle by Kenyans to liberate themselves from social, economic, and political challenges. Our solution and tool here is quality education and technology. Finally, we have green, which represents our environment, natural, and national heritage. I now call upon the chairman of the DeKUT Council to install the Chancellor. And kindly join me in applause and celebration, and kindly the band do the applause for the installation of the new Chancellor.